So this is me again, obviously, and this is story time. It's about 6 in the morning, and this is what I feel like fucking doing. So, and this story is not necessarily a scary one, but it is a true story, and it is just me remembering things when I was a child. Me and my cousins, 2 of them, I would always used to be over her house. She would, me, her, and the youngest cousin of the 3 of us, would go to this little pool that was in the neighborhood. Now, back then, they weren't, super bad. They weren't hoods just yet. They were urban areas, so this is a black neighborhood we're in, whatever. Very nice park, very banging ass pool, it was really, really cool. And I'm a kid, so I think a lot of shit is cool, so. We all in the pool or whatever, and at this point I'm in elementary school, and a lot of stuff, this is where we used to call girls fast. So people like to call chicks hoes and sluts and this, that, and the third now. But back then we say, oh, she fast, she being fast. And so this cousin that I had was a fast cousin. And me and the other cousin used to always tell her, chill out. We kids, baby, chill out. So of course, we in the pool. She and her little 2-piece, whatever, showing her shit off. Being a kid and being fast, like kids now are just that. So, the boys is messing around with the girls, trying to chase them and touch them and all of this and that. All this going on in the pool. And I'm looking at this shit like, oh, no. This shit don't look cool. So I'm just sitting on the sidelines at this point, because me as a kid, I'm self-conscious, you feel me, about my body and all of this extra shit like sexual energy and all this shit at a young age is going on all around me. You feel me? So I'm already in a swimsuit, 1 piece that's, tight as fuck on me. I'm around a bunch of horny ass little niggas that are just, not learning from home what's cool and what's not cool. And we in this public ass pool. Ain't nobody, feel me? We walked up to the pool, so the adults and shit at the crib. So, okay. I'm noticing the little boys is running around in the pool, swimming to them and grabbing on them, jumping on them and touching on them and being all extra and shit. I just sit back on the side. I just had my feet in the water, just watching, like, okay, well, I ain't gonna be in there doing that. Y'all gonna fuck around and drown my bitch ass. So, one boy, you feel me, I decided to get in just to be by myself, just to get in the pool. Because I'm like, well, fuck. They cool. They ain't about to come up here and fuck with me, whatever. I'm off to myself, just in the pool chilling, not even swimming. Just now at this point, just standing in the pool, just doing my own shit. Getting wet at this point. And so just some boy, I don't know what, somebody come over and decide to touch me or whatever. So this motherfucker touched me. And I'm just like, so this is me looking back at the situation. I'm like, so this motherfucker really must have been watching me, because he done fucked around and waited until I took my ass 10 years to get in the pool just to come and fuck with me. This is me looking back at it. Because as soon as I got in the pool, I'm cool. Somebody come over there and they smack my ass or something like that. They smack my butt or they do something fucked up. They do that. And so I hopped up out the water. Because at this point, I'm like, why in the fuck are y'all messing with me? Why? So I get out the fucking pool. I went around to the park side and I grabbed a big ass stick and I got back in the pool. I got back in the pool with this big ass stick. Cause I'm like, all right, if y'all want to keep fucking with me when y'all see I'm not on what y'all on, then this is what's about to happen. This is a real ass stick, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in elementary school, ladies and gentlemen. And stick talk and all of that didn't mean nothing because sticks meant sticks then when I was in elementary. So I got this big ass stick that I just found that didn't fell off a tree somewhere. And I climbed my ass back in the pool and I stood there. That is the shit that I remember. I used to remember shit about me not being able to stand up to myself, but I feel like for when it counted, a whole another side of me came out. Because people will test you and they will watch you. And they will know when to come over and fuck you up. And I'm not even saying physically. They will come over and know when to mess with you. When to throw something in your plan. Because it took me at least an hour or so for me to get all the way in the pool once I figured out they was on the little boys was in the pool on some silly shit. So I sat my ass and I just watched. I just stuck my feet in the water. But an hour or so go by, and as soon as I want to get in and mind my business and be by myself, a motherfucking little boy want to come over there and touch me. Even as little motherfuckers, they watch you and they will still try to fuck with you. That's because they're not being taught what's what at the house. It's not cool to act like that. It's not cool to do that to no little kids. Little boys going around smacking girls' asses and shit, making motherfuckers uncomfortable. Yeah, granted, some of these little girls might like that. That's because they need their own attention in their own areas. And that's all of us. But we got to recognize what's going on. We got to recognize the shit that leads up to these motherfuckers growing up to be rapists. To these motherfuckers growing up fucking people and doing this and doing that. And these other individuals is not into it, not wanting to do that. It start right there. Right there. Let me finish the story. So I got the stick in the water and I'm just standing there like, y'all not about to sit here and mess with me. Like, I don't know what you think I did, but I've been minding my business the whole time. And y'all really want to try it with me. What, you thought I was going to like it after an hour or so of me watching y'all do this shit? No. No. So, out of nowhere, mysteriously, a fucking lifeguard, raggedy ass lifeguard pop up, dog. Man, where the lifeguard been at this whole time when these boys are jumping on these girls' back and hooting and hollering and slapping ass and just being extra? This ain't pool etiquette. We kids. This ain't no adult pool party. If this is an adult pool party, you feel me? Invite me. I'm there. You feel me? I'm there. But we, at this point in my life, we wasn't adults. We was babies. We was kids. Still uncertain about almost every fucking thing in our lives. You feel me? So, the pop-up lifeguard was like, hey, you can't have that stick in the pool. You got to get out the pool with that stick. You got to get out the pool with that stick. You can't have that stick in the motherfucking pool. Well, I don't know if he said motherfucking, but he might as well. Because that was disrespectful. You want to pop up when I find a source of protection for myself. That's what it was. When I found a source of protection for myself from what these other young little niggas was doing, then the so-called authority want to pop up. They want to pop up and tell me I had to get out the pool. Or get the stick out the pool, you feel me? I said, all right. At that point, I'm a kid, so I got to listen. You feel me? What am I going to do? I said, okay. I just got out the pool, and I kept the stick. I just kept it. And I just didn't get in the pool no more. You feel me? And that memory sometimes pops up in my head and pops up in my head and pops up in my head. And a lot of the times, I know where I have made mistakes and I have failed. Made mistakes and I failed. I know where I went wrong in most cases. And I'm just now learning some shit. Stuff that happens to you when you were a kid and you were a child. Just little shit like that. And that's not really little shit. But it's just on both ends. You kind of got to figure out why this piece go here at the present moment. Why you think you got to find a source of protection, and then when you finally do find a source of protection, a motherfucker want to try you on what is protecting you, and the whole time the person that was supposed to protect you, for example, the lifeguard, he was nowhere to be found. That just means you doing something right. That just means whatever you done picked up, whatever you done fucking found, that's what you supposed to have. That's one of them gems and shit. You sign it and you jumping and you jumping and you hopping up. You just got that motherfucking gem, that circle, that gold ring. Bling bling. 2 rabbits. Hello, rabbit. Let yourself manifest and multiply. You ain't got to procreate with another person. You better procreate them motherfucking ideas, them dreams, them goals. You better procreate that shit, that business, that whatever the fuck you trying to do, that law you want to pass. As long as it's for the betterment of the shit around us. Make that shit go. Make it happen. You gotta start somewhere. Everybody think you supposed to just when you doing this shit, it's supposed to be everybody lining up trying to buy it, trying to get it, trying to experience it, trying to see it, trying to hear it. It's not that. It's not that at all. What it is, it's you seeing how bad you want it. How bad do you want this shit? Huh? How bad do you want this shit? You go all this way. You go all this way for what though? You gonna finish it or not? You gonna finish it or you gonna just... Are you just gonna keep bullshitting with it? That's why along the way you gotta learn to let some shit go. That's why along the way you gotta learn to let some people go and learn how to say no. Hell no. You gotta put your fucking foot down. Because if they don't, I just told somebody this the other day, if you don't put your foot down and stand up for some shit, they will put their foot down on your ass. Quick. Because for them, it's either them or you. I'm not saying go out here and be ruthless and nothing, but you gotta really feel people. You gotta feel people and you gotta watch. Watch how they deal with other people. I'm just moving into to different type of individuals. It's like a motherfucking maze. What's gonna try to stop you? What's gonna try to slow you down? Who gonna try to stop you? Who gonna try to slow you down? Who's saying this, that, and what to take you off your path and where you need to be, wherever the fuck you trying to go? If you trying to go and do something better, come up out some shit, move some shit, make some shit work for you. Make it work for you. Make it work for you. You ain't working for it. And it takes time. Oh my God, it takes time. And it takes time. Oh my God, it takes time. But I realize the more you put in, the more you will get out. Even if you think you're not getting it out, it's coming out. You done took something that's pushing that shit on out. You done did something that's pushing that shit on out. Even if that's half the fucking idea, but you gotta speed the fuck up. But if you just thinking you now just gonna start, you should have been started, because you should have been had that idea, which you have. Them motherfucking lifeguards and shit, the pop-up magical lifeguards and shit, who's supposed to be there to help you. If you stumble and fall, they not there. Don't depend on nobody. You ain't got nobody but yourself to depend on when you go to sleep at night for the things that you want to do and all the things that you have did. It's only you. Only you.